friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Kirk Cameron lives out his faith by refusing to break vows and kiss an actress on screen. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. Christian celebrity Kirk Cameron lives out his faith in every area of his life. And here he shares a story of a time he refused to kiss an actress on the set of a movie in order to stay true to his marriage vows. While some found his decision ridiculous, Kirk knows he answers to God alone. The entertainment industry continues to produce films that espouse views opposed to the Christian belief system. Hollywood is not known for being a friendly place to Christians and people of faith. In fact, some would argue that it's very hostile to Christians and those who hold traditional views on things like marriage. In an appearance on The Megyn Kelly Show, Kirk Cameron talked about making his faith-based film Fireproof. The former Growing Pains star went through the film's plot, centering around the relationship between a husband and a wife. However, he added how he ran into a bit of trouble when it came to filming one particular scene in the film. It involved him kissing an actress. I said, "You know what? This is something that I stood at an altar and said that I would only do with my wife," Kirk said. "And call it make-believe or not, I know how this would make me feel if I saw my wife doing this." How Kirk Cameron lives out his faith and stays true to his beliefs in this instance is quite impressive. He explains the clever workaround they devised, which did not result in him kissing someone else other than his wife. "And so we redid things, flew my wife out," Kirk said. "She put on a wig that matched the actress's hair in the movie, and she wore that dress. We shot the scene in a silhouette so you couldn't tell, but when I'm kissing my wife in the movie, I'm actually kissing my wife, Chelsea." Kirk stated that some people got upset about arranging for his wife to come out and act as his wife in the film during that pivotal kissing scene. Some people, Kirk said, thought that was such an inconvenience to the production and an offense to them personally. However, Kirk lives to please God, not man. So despite what some may have thought, Kirk held firm to the vows made when he and his wife said, "I do." "I don't want to do anything that is going to potentially injure my marriage," Kirk said. Genesis 2:24. "For this cause will a man go away from his father and his mother and be joined to his wife. They will be one flesh."
I'm Billy Yancey, entrepreneur, fitness cowboy, father, retired Navy cornerback, and now podcast host. Listen to my new show, Billy and the Goat, on Life Audio. Happy listening.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like choosing Derek Jeter as the pinch hitter for your baseball team.
Jeter, you're in. We need a home run.
I'll give it a try. I've swung a bat once or twice.
That's out of here.
Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Prayers answered as couple who struggled to conceive welcome extremely rare quintuplets. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. A couple who struggled for years to get pregnant are now the proud parents of 5 beautiful bundles of joy. Being a parent and welcoming a child into the world is one of life's greatest blessings. Sure, children can be aggravating, tiring, and a source of pain and worry, but no mother or father would exchange time spent with their children for anything in the world. There is nothing quite like watching a child grow up as they experience and learn about the world around them. However, becoming a parent can be more difficult for some couples than others. For one reason or another, couples can experience issues conceiving, which is a situation Graham and Stephanie Friels know all too well. Graham and Stephanie knew they wanted to experience the joy and happiness of being parents. Stephanie had a cyst removed soon after the couple married in 2017, but they still had a tough time getting pregnant. However, their lives dramatically changed when 5 years later, on December 23rd, 2022, the couple learned they were finally going to become mom and dad. Stephanie was overjoyed by the good news, mentioning how they had asked God for this very thing. "For years, we had prayed that God would bless us with children," Stephanie said. And now it was finally coming true. I've always wanted a large family, but I could have never imagined it would have happened all at once. But God blessed a couple in ways they could have never imagined. Stephanie, after learning she was pregnant, went for further testing. Her hormone levels were off the charts. Those tests revealed that Stephanie and Graham would soon be welcoming quintuplets into their lives. "It's one of the craziest moments of our lives," Stephanie said. "We were so excited and confident that God had purposely entrusted us with these 5 precious babies. However, we also knew there were serious risks carrying quintuplets." The couple, who lived in Washington State, relocated to Phoenix, Arizona, to receive care from Dr. John Elliott. Dr. Elliott, the hospital points out, specializes in pregnancies that include multiple babies. Then, on June 3rd, 13 weeks early, Stephanie and Graham welcomed Adeline, Elena, Linnea, Fisher, and Harper into the world. They had 4 girls and a lone boy. People reports that because all 5 children weighed less than 2 pounds at birth, they remained in the hospital for 11 weeks. While in the hospital, none of the children experienced any setbacks or complications. God answered the Friels' many prayers for children in a way neither thought possible. "Train up a child in the way he should go, and even when he is old, he will not depart from it." Proverbs 22:6.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
Whether you're into running or running or running or running that's actually mostly walking, running with the Peloton Tread isn't just one thing. From walks and hikes to sprint intervals, we have classes for every level and instructors to support you all the way through. Whatever you're in the mood for, we can get you in the zone. See for yourself with a 30-day home trial. Visit onepeloton.com/home-trial. Terms apply.